Babu, what on earth have you done to IWAN?
I don't know. What did he say I did to him?
He has been saying you've done some things to him, so you have to come and apologize.
He says I have to come and apologize.
Yes. Boo, you've done a lot to IWAN, haven't you?
Yes, I have. And all I did to him was good.
Good.
The name IWAN that you mentioned, how did you come by it? If you say I've done a lot to IWAN, yes. How did you hear the name IWAN?
No, Babu, you're on record to have said that you collapsed IWAN's music career.
I'm not on record saying that. Okay, so you see, usually because of sensationalism, you say A, and then out of overexcitement, somebody puts out A plus instead of just reporting A. Now, I was on a show and we were discussing IWAN at his peak. The host went on to say that there was some back and forth between myself and IWAN, and that he feels that those back and forths contributed to his downfall. So will I accept that I am part of it? I'm part of the reason why he's down. And I said yes. Now, any matured brain should appreciate what I said. Any matured brain. Now, you know, when I did that interview, a lot of people called me and said, no, I shouldn't have accepted it. I'll give you notable of the people that called me was Mr. Logic. He was very furious that I said that. And I told him that I reason differently from everybody else, and that's why I'm me. And the reason why I said what I said, I gave him an explanation. Eventually we went back and forth over the phone, I think for 30 minutes, and he understood me, but he still felt that I shouldn't have accepted my fault. Now, his reasoning, Mr. Logic's reasoning was right, because a lot of people that called me that had issues with what I said gave me the same reason. They are like, this is somebody you made from scratch and they messed up with you. So what you did, and I'll come and tell you what I did, what you did was in the right. So there was no need to say, yes, you contributed to his downfall. And I said, no, I have matured. You know, I reason, when you're growing up, you look at things in different or diverse ways. And you ask yourself that, if you had stayed mute, how would he have gone? And if you had the banter with him, a public banter with him, what was going to be the results of the public banter? You know, so I could have easily been cocky and said, no, I didn't do nothing to him. And if I want to be cocky now, I'll say that. There's nothing I did wrong to him. He did wrong to me. Because he goes around saying he didn't sign a contract. Yes, he didn't sign a contract.
You gave him one?
I gave him one.
So why didn't he sign?
Ask him.
And you're still working for him?
Yes.
Why?
Because of my love and energy for his work. Because I'm not stupid, am I? You think I don't know what to do with my money? You don't think I have kids? I have a home to take care of? I have a family to take care of. I had a business to put in my money. So these are the questions when sometimes he sits in front of people like yourself and other presenters. They should be asking him that, why didn't you sign the contract? Now, he'll give you an excuse and say he wasn't like cool with the terms in the contract. If you were not cool with the terms of the contract, the polite thing to do, was to say, oh, let's all hold the work. I could have said that too, but if I had done that, it would have been, you have come to me for me to do your stuff for you based on hope, based on the fact that you feel I can do your job for you, based on something that I've done already, track record of 5-5. Then I sit you down and say, as and when you want to sign the contract, sign it and let's work. Maybe today that's what I'll do. And maybe that's why today I'm wise and say, if you don't have your money and the contract is not right, don't step on my doorstep. But back then, yeah, it was a sacrifice I needed to make. It was passion. Now, if I hadn't done all that stuff, you think I'll be here today? Would you be asking me about IWAN? Would you have known IWAN? Would I even have met my next act after IWAN and go on and go on and go on and have a record with Beyonce? Yes. So you ask yourself that. Yes, today when I'm writing my CV, I have a record with Beyonce. Other managers will write other stuff, but I will write I have a record with Beyonce. And it's based on the work I had done all this while and on my journey.